For AgainstCornyCapitalism.org, I'm Nick Sorrentino. Yesterday, the Congress and the President agreed on a debt limit plan. The President signed it into law yesterday. Interestingly, the markets reacted unfavorably. The market was down. The Dow was down 263 or 5 or something like that. Asia then sold off. So Europe is selling off as of right now, and it's Wednesday morning. And the futures in the United States are not looking too good right now either. But the piece I want to talk about actually is part of this new legislation that has now been signed into law. In this piece of legislation, there's a new what people are calling a super Congress or super committee, but I think super Congress is probably more apt. Basically, what it is it gives a power for the next round of debt limit talks to a group of 12, essentially the leadership of the Senate and the House for both the Republican and the Democrat parties. And they're going to come up with a decision on whether to raise taxes, what to cut, and so on. And then they're going to present their opinion to Congress for a straight up or down vote. There will be no filibustering of this bill. There will be no amending of this bill. And essentially, this is a move against the Tea Party, flat out. The leadership sees essentially an insurgency in the Congress from freshman members in the House, some people in the Senate, Rand Paul, for instance, and they are, the Tea Party is forcing some uncomfortable conversations that people just don't want to have. So they've decided to cut them out. Now, I just watched an interesting video. Judge Napolitano on Fox News thinks that this is completely unconstitutional. He thinks that, he believes that it's going to take a member of Congress raising this and really making a beef to really address this. This is a dangerous development. Essentially, a new legislative body has been created that takes away a significant amount of power from our current legislature. I mean, I heard yesterday that the current approval rating for Congress is 14%. Now, that's a remarkable number. But regardless of what we think of Congress, we do have a constitution, and we should adhere to it. When we stray from it, we usually end up in trouble. And this is a big, big stray. And it's something that we should be concerned about, and something we're going to be following closely in the days and weeks ahead at AgainstCornyCapitalism.org. Interestingly, not only does this new law give power to this essentially a congressional star chamber on issues of on the budget, it also apparently in the round after this gives power to the president to determine what is going to be cut or whether or not taxes will be raised. The president will make his decision, and then there will be a straight up or down vote. But in order to override the president's decision, Congress will have to vote a 2/3 majority. I don't see where in the Constitution this is. And this is not good because, it would be very easy for a president to raise taxes. And 2/3 majority in Congress just isn't going to happen to override that vote. Anyway, the point is it shouldn't be happening anyway. So anyway, as of this moment, nobody knows who's going to be on this super Congress or super committee or congressional star chamber or whatever they're going to call it. It's probably going to consist of the leadership of the two parties. Well, it consists of the leadership from the two parties in the House and the Senate. And you can pretty much guarantee that neither Rand Paul or Ron Paul or anybody else in the Tea Party caucus will be asked to join this club. So, anyway, for againstcronycapitalism.org, keep your eyes open, America. We'll talk later.